Durham Motors confirmed the 2023 C8 Corvette Z06 to start production. Guys, it's officially here. Let's go. Howdy folks, you on the C8 on Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button, and join this awesome community. What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of C8 on Speed 252, and I want to thank each and every single one of you for pushing that play button today. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please do. Let's get this video pushed up in the algorithm for all our Corvette owners and new Corvette owners, and definitely hit that subscribe button, become part of this great community so you can get all the latest and the greatest information regarding Corvettes and future cars to come. If you got an Instagram page, go over to my Instagram page, which is C8 on Speed 252. Follow me over there, you get all the latest and the greatest updates as well. If you want to support the website and the channel, definitely go over there and go purchase some merch. I love your support on the channel, and I will send whatever you decide to buy from my house to your house with a personal handwritten note from me to you. And guys, please forgive me. I got a little bit of a cold right now, so I'm trying to get over this, and I really want to get this content out. I spoke to Mr. Larry, which is a great follower of the channel, and you know, this cold has been keeping me from actually making videos, and so I want to get this video out there to you guys. So please forgive me if my voice sounds cracky or anything like that, but I'm looking forward to making this video today. So thank you again for just listening and watching and just being part of this community. Yes, it's official. Chevrolet has announced the production start date for the 2023 Corvette Z06. Now, a lot of people was worried about this car being, backed up because of the recent issues with the damage that had came from the tornado hitting the plant. But it seemed that though Chevrolet has kind of pushed forward through that and kind of got back on track, especially with building some of the 2022 C8 Corvette Stingrays. So I've heard from a lot of you guys who watch my videos and leave your comments down below on previous videos that you have recently received your car, or at least got news from your dealership that your car has been built. So that means that Chevrolet is back to building cars, and I'm going to make a video about that pretty soon as well. But let's talk about the 2023 Corvette Z06 and what a lot of people are so excited to hear and talk about as well. So definitely go over to Corvette Blogger's website. Mr. Keith, once again, I always give him a shout out. It's a great friend of mine. He always provides great information, and he definitely talks about the new production date as well. So definitely go to his website, check it out, give him some love over there. But one of the things that they talk about is a lot of people aren't sure what's going on with Chevrolet's communication with the dealerships. But as of Monday, they received several key dates that were listed as tentative and advanced start production dates for the 2023 Corvette model year. Now, this morning, they received confirmation that the 2023 Corvette model year will definitely start pretty soon. I'm going to put a picture of the dates also on the screen here shortly, but one thing they said, which was also said on Monday, was, well, the 2023 Corvette order guide will be available March 21st. What a lot of people are hoping after March 21st or before March 21st is the pricing of the 2023 Corvette Z06. It will also be great if Chevrolet can get a 2023 Corvette build and price configurator up sooner rather than later, so that customers know exactly what their Z06 build will end up costing them. I know I talked to a lot of fellow YouTubers out there, especially a good friend of mine, which is Mike. He talked about buying the Z06, and I've talked to a lot of subscribers out there as well who is a part of the channel who definitely have their allocations down for the Z06, and a lot of people are concerned with their pricing. A lot of people are guessing that their current price of their bill probably will end up being around $120,000, $140,000. And obviously the C8 Stingray start off around $59,995. Now this is 2022, and the prices have gone up to at least $62,000, which is roughly about a $3,000 increase from when it originally started. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are wanting to know what exactly this car is going to cost them, because a lot of dealerships want to know how many serious customers they actually have. Because granted, when this car was first announced, a lot of people ran out and put their deposits down for their allocation. But if this car come out to be way more expensive than a lot of people expect, then some people may get off the list. So with that being said, the pricing is really going to make a big difference between who actually decides to want to get this car, who does want to get this car. And I think it is nice that Chevy decided to go ahead and put this pricing sheet out pretty soon, so that way customers can know exactly where they will be when this car come out, and so people can actually build their car too. The Corvette Action Center also reconfirms that Chevrolet will be using A's average daily supply and providing allocations to dealers, that we've been told that there isn't a separate Z06 allocation number. So we're anxious to see how this all shakes out. Pretty much it sounds to me is that most dealerships will receive a number of allocations. That doesn't mean they're going to receive like 10 Z06 allocations and then 10 Stingrays. If the dealership says, hey, here's 20 allocations, that means that they're going to either put them in as 5 as Stingrays and maybe 15 as Z06s, or if they get 10 allocations, they can do 5 Z06s and 5 Stingrays. I guess that might be based off the dealerships, which is pretty interesting. And I'm like Keith here, I'm kind of curious how this all will shake out, because obviously it seems that you'll want most of your allocation going towards the Z06s because those cars cost more money, but I don't think they're going to build as many Z06s as Chevrolet think they're going to build in the first year of this car compared to the Stingrays that's currently been built as well. Talking with one of our dealership friends, I asked how GM would dual out a Stingray and a Z06 allocation to them without a separate Z06 allocation, and was told that GM would give the guidance on the breakdown, meaning the dealer might get 10 allocations for an order cycle, but we're told that only 3 can be used for the Z06s. So like I said earlier, it's going to be a little shaky of a situation depending on how many allocations your dealership may get. Now obviously there's a lot of people out there with deposits down for the Z06s. Some people already kind of know what order number they are, what line they are at the dealership they're in. Think about it, if you're going through a smaller dealership, if they get 5 allocations, General Motors would say, hey, out of these 5, only 2 of them could be used for a Z06. That kind of makes sense. So I'm kind of curious to see how General Motors will actually shake this, because granted, the motor for the Z06 will be hand built, and so they're not going to build as many Z06s right away like they did Stingray. So I'm kind of curious to see how this all shakes out. Only 78 days until the first orders are entered and 117 days for the start of production on the 9th. So on the screen here in a few seconds, it's going to show you the dates that they are projecting to have happen within this year and next year. As you can see up top, you see 2022 Corvette production. You see 2022 model year build out date May 6th. Final conscious month/cycle March 1st. Final DOSP cycle March 17th. In-system return cutoff February 18th. Now you go down below, you see the 2023 Corvette production, 2023 model year startup date May 9th, and that's most likely pertaining to the Z06, but it could also mean Stingrays too, who really knows. And it shows the dates down there where it's March 2nd, March 31st, and March 24th. So I'm super excited that the Z06 is now kind of getting some more dates and we kind of getting some things confirmed. I know a lot of people once again is super excited about this car, and I'm super excited for the customers who's actually getting their Stingrays, and for the ones that got their damaged during the tornado, the ones that are starting to get theirs rolled out as well. And I'm super excited to start seeing some of these nice Z06s on the road. You know, I'm starting to think that the Z06 is not just a supercar anymore. It's going to be one of those cars where people are going to really take notice and realize like it will compete with a lot of these other cars out on the road. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of this shake out. How many of you all still have your allocations down, have your deposit down? How many of you all still know what number you're in? Are you going through a large dealership or are you going through a small dealership? Leave your comments down below. Or what's your thoughts on with this build dates? Do you think General Motors will be able to stick with this, even though there could be some hiccups in the road? As we all know, the C8 has been one of those cars that have had a lot of hiccups with the strike and COVID and the plant damage and all that stuff. So I'm hoping that General Motors can actually stay on track with this car, because just like the rest of you guys, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these Z06s out on the road. And if I get my hands on one, it would be literally one of the fastest car I've ever owned. So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what this car has to offer for the streets for sure. So with that being said, you guys, I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for watching this video. Once again, please excuse my voice as I'm trying to get over this cold. I'm trying to shake it the best I can. And I'm just grateful that you took the time to watch this video and listen to today. Definitely please share it. And guys, stay safe, stay warm. And if you're sick, definitely try to recover from that as well. Thank you again, and I will catch you another episode of Seek on the Speed 252.